2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
The NBA postseason is upon us. Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My playoff-tested compatriots are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Charlotte Hornets in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland, the top seed in the East. They'd never admit to looking past their opponent, but their goal is to make short work of this series and keep fresh for a title run. And here we go. Game one, round one of the playoff. Shaq, what adjustments will these teams need to make now that they're in the postseason?
4 words already come to mind. E, fish, shin, C. Can't turn the ball over at this point and expect to be successful. And then there's another 2 words, F and aka effort. Just can't bring it some of the time. You got to bring it all the time.
Those are 6 very important words. Okay.
Well, this is Ken and Y, Kenny. And I'll tell you, in the playoffs, strategy is important. The one thing that you have to have is you have to stick to the game plan, because a lot of times you're going to feel that it's not working. But if you don't stick to the game plan, games are decided and won on one possession, Ken and Y.
And now we send it over to Kevin Harlan. Does it sound like I'm getting exasperated working with these two?
I don't know what that means. If it sounds good, then yes.
To the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player. Congratulations.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, game 1. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Eastern Conference battle is always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. Still out of the lineup is Nicholas Batum. They want him healthy.
Kevin, well, when you consider this injury that he has, I mean, it's pretty clear he's going to miss the rest of the playoffs.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Livingston. And Zeller at the 5. On the bench. Now Walker following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. 14 feet away. That's short off the rim.
To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open from one of his favorite spots.
Back to Smith. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Nice shot by James.
We talk about LeBron's amazing versatility. That time showing confidence from deep.
Now Walker. Hit by Zeller. Walker the pass to Williams to the inside. It's good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. Just talk that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
Here's James after the basket by Charlotte. And count the basket is fouled. He's going to the line for one more.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw tonight. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Clifford. Dave, what do you have to say?
You can put coach into that group of experts who think game 1 is the most important indicator of how a series is going to go. He said to take this opening game on the road doesn't just give us an important advantage. It puts us in the driver's seat from a mental perspective. He's putting a lot into tonight, Kevin. We'll see if they can steal this one. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Hornets has gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Walker kicks to Williams. Here's the screen. Hit by Zeller. Jumper off the screen. The putback. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, something from a very cold start. They've already missed 4 out of 5 from the field.
For 3, Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 here.
He doesn't need much room. With a hand in his face, they are still drilling.
And the dunk by Zeller.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
That one rolling around and rims out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Williams. Hits the jumper. Williams has got his first 2 points.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Outside Irving. Smith kicks to Love. Williams with the steal. Right through the knee for the layup. Livingston's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
And here is LeBron. He's got 6. LeBron with the screen on Kid Williams. Thompson in the corner. Thompson sends the big for Smith. The baseline J. They get it back. And Thompson gets it to go.
But unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Livingston gets to Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Irving up top, guarded by Walker. Irving dishes to Love. LeBron passes to Love. Just 5 on the clock.
The versatile skill set of Love. The defender has no idea which move he's going to.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Both free throws good from Love.
This soft touch from the line is rare for a big man.
Hornets trail by 3. Walker with it. At the elbow, Williams. Baseline try. That's good from Kid Gilchrist on the assist from Marvin Williams.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Irving. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
One of the best small men in the league at attacking inside. Kyrie Irving.
Zeller, a screen on Irving. From deep, Walker falls through. He's now
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Irving, screen by Smith. Irving kicks to James. The baseline J. That shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Now here's Walker. He's got 5. Outside Williams. Inside Zeller. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 6 points for Cody Zeller.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Irving. Kicks to James. Pocket 6. To the inside. And stolen by Zeller. Kid Gilchrist with it. He's picked up by James. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
You know, depending on the game situation, that kind of mistake can be deadly. Come on, you got to have awareness on the court.
For the Cavaliers, Fry comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's a non-jumper in for Smith. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Charlotte. Sessions comes in for Sean Livingston.
He's got the touch early. Coach, keep feeding him.
Now Walker. Hibbert with a screen on Irving. Hit by Zeller. Outside, Walker. Pass to Hibbert. 6 to shoot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that.
Charlotte's drawn 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. To the paint. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Love. Feeds it to James. Fires from the wing. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Defender right in LeBron's face. Couldn't matter less to the King.
And Walker kicks to Sessions. Outside, Walker. Passes it to Hibbert. Tries again. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Hornets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That free throw missing. But it'll look now for Cleveland. Anderson, he's checked in for Love. And Dudley, he's subbed in for James. And a switch here also for Charlotte. With he's checked in for Cody Zone. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Sessions against Irving. Tries it from 9. And a kind goal that time off the rim as that one falls. Irving's got 7 points.
I like that he's attacking this quarter and choosing his shots wisely.
Outside, Walker. In the corner at Sessions. Pass to Withy. Shot from 12. Good D by Irving.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
1:32 left in the first quarter. And finished off by Anderson.
You might look at him and think he's too small, but he still gets up there with any big man in this league.
Walker against Shuffle. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Dishes to front. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Anderson kicks to front. The feed to Irving. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hibbert hits the bucket.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
The fans have to love this. Not so much for coaching staffs who are dying to see a little bit of defense to start.
Here's Irving. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. It's stolen by Sessions. It's hauled in by Front.
See, that's a good look from within his range. You know he's kicking himself for missing it.
Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second look. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 5. And here's Walker. He's got 5. With 1 on the clock, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And of course, as see with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
Putting all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as a leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James is a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take the full promise.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what you take?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively. That quarter was all about ball movement and shooting. Lights out over the acting room.
Irving is out there with the Monsham. And there's Anderson. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Dunleavy in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Dunleavy. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Williams with the block. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. He dishes it to Livingston. The pass to Kaminsky. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Here's Sessions. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Here's Irving. He's got 10. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside jumper. The dish to Irving. High post shot. And again, it's Cleveland.
The mid-range game, Kyrie can score on every level.
Hornets trail by 8. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Sessions. Sessions has got 3 assists in the game. Shumpert with it. Irving sets a screen for Shumpert. He feeds it to Dunleavy. Here's Anderson. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. No going to line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. For Cleveland, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Free throw, good. Anderson. For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Frye. LeBron comes in for Dunleavy. And Smith subbed in for Amon Shumpert. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Whitney. Now here's Sessions. Hibbert with the screen. Over in the corner, Livingston. Fades away. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter. Hasn't made one since.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. LeBron dishes to Smith. Irving sets a screen for Smith. With some art, and the layup good by Irving. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And this team is ahead largely because of his accuracy from the floor tonight.
So Charlotte calls timeout. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Huff's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Thompson against Hibbert. Back to Sessions. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Livingston. Hibbert. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Irving passes to Thompson. Back to Irving. Love right side. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his third assist on the night.
Able to score all three levels, inside, outside, mid-range. Kevin Love, one of the most versatile offensive threats in this league.
Now here's Sessions to the middle. And the rejection by Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. First touch by Love. Cody Zeller's checked in for Kaminsky. And Zeller kicks to Hibbert. Clock at 6. Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. He can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Down low. 8 feet away. And too long on the shot. Charlotte shooting is definitely lagging at the moment with just 30% in the second quarter. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Love. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. And here's the fast break. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Great look, but off the mark. Hornets trail by 10. Now here's Livingston. To the middle. Here's Hibbert. It's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw, no good for Hibbert. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Irving against Sessions. From past the arc. Hornets with the rebound. Zeller's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Livingston kicks to Williams. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Irving. He's got 14. Three-pointer. Another miss by Irving. Hornets trail by 8. Now Sessions. There's a screen by Williams. A putback.
If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, this inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
And here's Irving. Back to James. A 3. Another miss by Irving.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Zeller, a screen on Irving. Sessions with it. He kicks it to Zeller. That one, no good. Would be by Irving. Inside, here's Thompson and Hibbert with the block. They get it back. James kicks to Irving, and the shot is good. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
The vision of LeBron always finding open teammates.
Hornets trail by 10. Charlotte calls timeout. And some changes here for the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist is checked in for Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Sean Livingston. Here's Walker. Unable to get that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. The drive by James. Here's Thompson. The kick out to LeBron. Irving with it. He's picked up by Walker. Pass to Love. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches. Right at the basket.
With the pass. And Walker kicks to Hibbert. Charlotte moving the ball around. Down low. So he gets the whistle. Cupping 2 shots coming up. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. The first free throw is good. Channing Fries checked in for the Cavaliers. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Now here's Shumpert. It's a pick by Love. At the elbow, it's James. Nice work there coming off the screen. James has got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
The tree trunk legs of Kevin Love, you're not going to move him on that screen.
And the rejection by Love. That's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Hornets also with a sub. Withy's checked in. And here are the Hornets now. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Walker's got it back down to single digits for Charlotte.
And really the defense not organized on that inbound play. And boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Love with the screen on Walker. Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. They grabbed their own miss. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
He is thinking one step ahead there. As soon as the shot goes up, he's getting in position to grab the offensive board.
Love with the screen on Walker. Irving. And again, it's Cleveland.
The quickness of Kyrie off the pick makes him hard to stick with defensively.
Hornets trail by 9. Outside, Walker. To the inside. Zeller dishes to Whit. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here is Irvin. He's got 18. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And for the Hornets, they're shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is central. Sessions, no good.
That's one he knows he should have done.
Shumpert, no good. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player. And no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here's Walker. Shoots the 3. No good on that last second attempt there.
Good defense by Kyrie, sticking with the fundamentals on that play.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Iman. After the loss last game, what's different tonight?
I think we just got it together in the locker room. We stretched defense. We stretched getting loose balls. We're quicker than shooters. They came out hot, but we got it under control. Now we just want to keep it rolling.
First 5 minutes.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Checking out Cleveland. They put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. What do you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
Looking at Charlotte, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
And it's just about time now for the
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland. And East 4th Street right in the heart of it all. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
Yeah, the change has to be double teaming him. Single coverage will not get it done.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Livingston is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Zeller in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Now Irving. Irving double team. Smith the pass to Irving. 4 on the shot clock. No coverage that time. James has got 13 points.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, favor is returned.
Now here's Walker. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Screen on James. Takes it to Zeller. Out to the wing. And a wide open look for Walker. It's good from long range. 13 points in the game.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
Walker against Irving. And it's blocked. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that shot. Drawing the whistle. A lot of cards out there. For Charlotte, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers leading by 6. That's in there. And with the assist. Irving's got 20 points.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
Outside, Walker. Feeds to Linsky. Back to Walker. Off the screen. After missing again. Cleveland had gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Smith outside. Passes to Irving. Irving double team. Here's Thompson, and Cleveland again with the ball.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Charlotte calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
This is just one of those nights where he decided to take control of this game. He's been scoring at will no matter who he's matched up against. They need to figure out how to force him into tougher, lower percentage attempts.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Cody Zeller.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Irving double team. Pass to Smith. LeBron James on the way. The screen from Thompson. LeBron shot is off.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Beautiful pick. Lovely shot.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Irving kicks to LeBron. To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Inside, Williams somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And now 4-point Cavalier lead. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. James kicks to Irving. Here's Love. Here's Thompson. It's going to be 2 free throws, 2 contact on the shot. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Wiley becoming more dangerous on the offensive end. Thompson draws contact.
Anderson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Hornets. He makes 1 of 2 that time. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Walker dishes to Kaminsky. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game. Cleveland's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And on the way from Irving for 3. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Slithering off the pick and roll, Kyrie makes the right decision to keep it himself.
Here's the pick. Outside, Walker to the paint. Stolen by Anderson. Nobody near Irving. Offensive rebound. Thompson misses. Hornets trail by picks one up.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close, that's 2 points or a trip to the line.
A different look now for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Thompson. And Shumpert in there for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Walker. He's got 16. He gets it in there. Walker's got 10 points here in the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here is LeBron. The feed now to Fry. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hibbert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Walker against Shumpert. Walker the pass to Williams. Hibbert kicks to Livingston. Hibbert with the screen. To the right side. Here's Walker. And off the drive, and in it goes. Walker's got 20.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
On the wing, James. He's guarded by Williams. Pulls up from the corner. And LeBron James gets it to go. James has got 7 points for the group.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. Closes late. That's a problem for whomever he is.
Hibbert inside. Looking on drive. Buckenshine is off.
What I like there, fantastic defensive rotation. Just suffocating him at the point of attack.
Nice shot by Smith.
This is where JR can put it on you. Excellent in the catch and shoot.
Hornets trail by 8. Walker with it. He's got 20. Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Anderson. And Shumpert kicks the front. Misses off the right iron.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
And that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Smith. Again, the miss by Smith. Outside Williams. Outside Walker. Kaminsky dishes to Williams. From the baseline. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. They set the pick. James wide open. Hands it from downtown. LeBron's got 10 points in just the second half.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Charlotte calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Cavaliers making a switch here. That ladies check in.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. There's a minute 47 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And Shumpert kicks the front. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Smith. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And Sessions kicks to Withy. From deep, Walker. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Smith outside, and Fry has it in the corner. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Outside jump. That misses off the back. Hornets trail by 10. And Sessions kicks to Williams. Down low. Withy. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
Worked that one inside nicely.
The pass to Fry. Now the dish to Anderson. Outside jumper. Smith kicks the Fry. Rutgers got 3 rebounds now in this one. Puts it up from 17. Offensive rebound.
Look, I know he wants to put the team on his back, carry them across the finish line, but it's all about getting a high percentage shot.
Got a hand on it. Now here's Sessions. He feeds it to Walker. Again, the miss by Walker. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 8. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Here's Irving. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Dunleavy in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Dunleavy. A drive by Shumpert. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done.
It's stolen by Dunleavy. Here's the break. Here's Love. And that one hits back iron. Hornets trail by 8. Ted Gilchrist with it. He's picked up by Irving. Right wing. Irving against Sessions. Rocket 6. Now here's Ted Gilchrist. Under by Dunleavy. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Free throw drops for Ted Gilchrist.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Braun, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. Shumpert against Kid Gilchrist. And Shumpert kicks to James. Plays again. It's over Livingston. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Having won the most MVPs of any active player, LeBron still going strong.
And James drills them both. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now Sessions. Lays up the pick. He kicks it to Whitney. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Cleveland leading by 6. Thompson outside. The drive by James. Kicks it out to Love. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know, on a pretty good night for these guys overall, this shooting has been the biggest weakness.
Thompson against Zeller. And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Love.
Feathery touch in the painted area serves Love very well.
Here's the screen. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Irving kicks to Love. Looking for Shumpert. He gets it there. Chalk up 2 there.
The vision of Love, the willingness to make the extra pass, just more reasons why he's so dangerous in this offense.
Now here's Sessions. Kicks to Whitney. Feeds to Livingston. Pass to Sessions. This one for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead early. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Cleveland moving the ball around. It's a pick by Love. Irving against Sessions. Irving passes to James. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Irving. Drills the three-pointer. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Pass to Withy. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. That doesn't go in either for Sessions. Here's Love. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Love's got 4 this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
They set the pick. Sessions dishes to Livingston. And there's the feed to Withy. There's the pass to Zeller. Here's Sessions. And the Hornets miss again.
Honestly, I don't know how they cut into that lead with him missing so many shots.
Love. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Anticipation and tenacity, 2 things that makes Kevin Love a terror on the offensive glass.
And here's Sessions. Inside, here's Withy. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions.
He has been right on the money tonight. If it weren't for that, they'd be much further behind right now.
Outside Irving. Dishes it to Love. Another miss by Love.
Something seems off with him tonight. Maybe it's his rhythm or his timing. Fortunately, his teammates are playing well enough to keep them ahead.
Now here's Livingston. Picked by Zeller. Shoots from the line. Doesn't go that time. And Cleveland the other way around.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Outside Irving. James kicks to Thompson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
The toughness of Thompson powering up for the score, plus a chance to add to his total at the line.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Iman Shumpert. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Williams is checked in. Now here's Williams. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Williams. Livingston with it. He dishes it to Sessions. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
No, he'll probably find himself on the bench watching the game like we are.
Irving kicks to Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Picked by Zeller. Dish now to Livingston. Williams, a screen on Smith. Releases. And the Hornets miss again.
The defense knows he loves that in-between area and closed out fast.
Here's James.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
Charlotte calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's been a terror from beyond the arc. If you're guarding him, you have to stay in his shirt or he'll bury you. Let's see if the defense can come up with ways to at least run him off his spots.
Kemba Walker is checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Williams. Now here's Livingston. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Walker's shot is off.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here is Love. The screen from Thompson. And on the way from Irving for three. Another three for Cleveland.
Filling it up at will. Kyrie's arsenal on full display.
Charlotte's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. 1:56 left in the game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Dunleavy's checked in for LeBron. And it's Felder in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Charlotte, Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Zeller. Kaminsky comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Harrison in for Sean Livingston. Now, here's Walker. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
They're not on the same page. They look totally lost out there.
Here's Smith. Fry passes to Felder. Back to Fry. Beyond the arc. And another three for Cleveland.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Kyrie Irving.
It was a phenomenal job he did of finding his ideal rhythm at the offensive end and never letting the defense take him out of it. Once he got into that flow, the points came in a steady stream.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line.
Shots, gentlemen.
That's on Chris Anderson. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
There's the pick. Felder, the pass to Fry. To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harrison. He feeds it to Walker. Rebound by Smith. Here's Felder. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Well, he set the tone for them in the series in the best possible way. He came out there with determination and really was the emotional leader of the team to help them win game 1. Look at him, Ernie, diving on the floor, yelling at people, talking back to the coach. This guy was, whoa. It struck fear to that team, Ernie. What else can I say?
This was one of those, what I call microwave games for Kyrie Irving. He got hot, and he stayed hot. How can you ask anyone to do anything more from the point guard position? Inside, outside, creating for his teammates. Kyrie had it going on tonight.
And that will wrap up tonight's round 1 coverage of